all good, Paisley.
Alrighty. Thanks, guys.
Train bound to go, set up with cameras. You go too fast to sleep, who's a chance to say? But when the wet dark, one of the girls, and he
everyone. We want to welcome you to Willie O'Ree Place in beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick on this sunny Saturday afternoon. And get set, folks, for Saturday afternoon hockey. Welcome to the U15 AAA Provincial Championship. The banner is on the line this afternoon as your Fredericton Caps will play host to the Moncton Scorpions. And folks, it's very simple. The Caps need to come away with a win today if they want to force Game 3 of the deciding game of this series tomorrow back in Dieppe. The Scorpions coming away with an exciting 5-4 win in Game 1. In that first period, they jumped out quickly to a 3-0 lead. Your Caps did fight back throughout the course of the second period, but it wasn't enough. As the Scorpions would come away 5-4, of course, Morgan Stiles, number 14, getting on the board for your Caps, making it 3-1. And then Sam Rocco went coast to coast, that made it 4-2. And then Shepard made it 5-3. And then number 8, Grady Coy, would get on the action to make it 5-4. But that would be all the scoring in last night's contest in Spokane. And the Scorpions came away victorious. So they lead this best-of-3 series 1-0. I'm Chris Bennett. We're pleased to bring you Fredericton Caps hockey this afternoon. And of course, starting in goal again for your Caps is number 30, Will Sibbald. He has been nothing short of sensational throughout these entire playoffs. Coming into this championship series, Will Sibbald held a save percentage of .970, stopping almost everything he faced. Unfortunately, last night, due to a couple of defensive breakdowns and some turnovers, he fell behind early, 3-0. But we look for Sibbald as he is a second-year leader, a part of this leadership group. We look for Sibbald to bounce back along with those second-year players today, so your Caps can come away victorious and force a deciding Game 3 tomorrow. We've got about 2.5 minutes left in the warm-up, and of course, certainly look for the Caps to get a quick jump today, as last night they were not able to do so. It was the Scorpions. Moving ahead quickly, of course, you want to keep an eye on the Scorpions as they move the puck well and quickly. You want to keep an eye on Kavanaugh. You want to keep an eye on DeVoe. They both, respectively, have had good playoffs for the Scorpions so far. And so, they will look to close this out, but your Caps won't want to have anything to do with it, as they'll look to force Game 3. As I mentioned, in that leadership group, of course, you've got Will Sibbald, Morgan Stiles, Peyton Shepard, Grady Coy, and again, look to see them come out hard today and see what they can do here. Now, of course, how we got here, if we want to break this down, these two teams break down pretty evenly. Back in the regular season, they faced each other twice. The Caps coming away with an 8-4 victory in Game 1, and then the Scorpions taking the second regular season meeting 3-1. So, how did we get here? The Scorpions had a bye in the quarterfinals. The Caps would face the St. John Warriors, sweeping that series 2-0, scores of 8-1 and 5-1. And then they would go on to play, that is your Caps, they would go on to play the Phantoms in the semifinal, and they would take both of those games 4-0 and 5-2. The Scorpions would play the Northern Moose, coming away with 9-5 and 7-2 victories respectively. And folks, that is how we got here today, and that is where we stand. So it's the Provincial Championship banner that is on the line here this afternoon. Again, the math is simple. Most goals wins. And so we'll see what happens here today. You begin to see some of the Scorpions exiting the ice as the warm-up clock continues to wind down. And we will take a short break between the end of the warm-up and the first period of play. The YouTube live stream will stay live, but then we'll break for the start of the contest. We'll break for public address, for the introduction of both teams and the national anthem, and then we will be with you for the duration of this one. So sit back, folks, relax. U15 Provincial Championship action between the Moncton Scorpions and your Fredericton Caps. And this is Chris Bennett, and I'm pleased to bring you Fredericton Caps hockey.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to Royal Replays for Game 2 of the U15 AAA Provincial Championship between the Moncton Scorpions and your Fredericton Cats. We would now ask that you would please rise if you are able for the singing of our national anthem. O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, Cavora se poter il se poter
Again, folks, it's good to be with you. Chris Bennett here, bringing you Caps hockey. Caps now into the zone, looking at control. Fan shot through the middle. That'll be held in at the line neatly as the defense will look to go in and off on a change. Scorpions now look to regroup in behind their own zone and gain control and move it up ice. Scorpions simply looking to get in down below. That'll be Cooper Betts. He'll chip it up around the short side. That was Pilon looking for a play there. Now Betts over on the far side. He'll find Leo. He'll chip it out with the help of his offensive partner there. That was Grady Coy there. That Peyton Shepard going in and off in a change. Caps now looking to regroup at center. Here is Pilon here. He'll gain the line. He's got Dewar and Leo with him, but that's broken up smartly there by the Scorpions. And again, they'll chip it up and down. That was number 12, Sam DeVoe. He'll go in off on a change. Look to see him all night, but that's played in, intercepted, but that's offside, so the Scorpions now have to regroup. That's shipped up back out at center. That's Sam Rocca and Logan Dewar now looking to give chase. Scorpions look to control. They'll settle it down. Now they'll move it ahead to center. That was number 90, Zachary Biani, moving it in across the line. He goes in there, parked down in front. Here's Biani. That'll make its way back to the point as the Scorpions look to control and set up an offensive chant. There's Biani in the center, just missing off his stick. Caps having a little bit of trouble here clearing the zone as Biani again looks for a pinch. Now that's cleared over the far side. Now back to the point. There's a low shot in through in traffic, but that won't make its way down into Civil as that's broken up in front. Betts throwing his weight around there a little bit, but the Scorpions right now in a full court press here as they look to go to work. And that was Alexandra Boudreau keeping it alive there for the Scorpions. And now Betts, he'll clear it up on the far side, and that puck will finally make its way up and out of the zone. But you've got a tired Caps bunch as they are trying to get off on a change. And there's Boudreau for the Scorpions stepping up into his man as that puck makes its way down as the Caps now finally get a wholesale change. There's Stiles, Shepard, and Barrett up front. They're looking to go to work now for the Caps. That's played up neatly there to center. Now finally out. That's Shepard giving chase, but he won't get there. That's broken up and cleared in by DeVoe. Now it's up off the line. That's held in neatly there by Cormier Massiera as the Scorpions look to press here early. And as I mentioned off the top of the warm-up, they jumped out to an early 3-0 lead here in the first period last night, and they're looking to do more of the same as they have controlled the play so far. There's a close play in front, but Shepard's steering it out of harm's way. Now the Scorpions will backtrack back to center. There's Shepard. He'll clear it in off the zone. He'll go in there with Chase. Leo now back out. There's a shot in right on the glove. I believe that was number 10, Ethan Chown, in on that clean shot on goal. We've played 3 minutes and 58 seconds so far here of the first. As Logan Dewar will settle in to take this draw. Off the draw, Dewar controlling. There's a shot on the short side. That missing by about 6 feet. Back at the point. That's Chow, and he'll hold it in. Trying to work it out front. Here's Kilburn back at the point. He'll wind and fire. There's a shot right up off the shoulder of the Scorpions keeper. Nice high shot there by Kilburn as he had some time to take a good hard look and get a nice shot away. But that was steered aside. Now here is Dewar. He looks to move in. He'll take a shot right into the chest of the Scorpions keeper, and that's steered aside. Pilon puts a shoulder into his man. He'll work up front, trying to beat on the short side, but can't get through the 7-hole as Pilon thought he saw an opening there. Now that's back to Chown. He'll feed that down into the corner. Or sorry, that was Betts. Chown had gone off on a change. That's Betts holding the line, number 18 for your Caps. He's got the puck again. He'll wind and shoot low shot right off the pad. Loose in front. Scorpions look to clear it, but they can't. That's held in neatly there by Kilburn. Caps looking now for a bit of a press. There's another one, high shot. In off the Scorpions netminder. Action at both ends, folks, here. We are now 5 minutes in. Kilburn now looking to hold the line. Betts will move back across center. He'll look to retrieve as the Caps go in and off of the change. They've got some room here on a change. That's Sam Moraka. He'll look to move around one, and he gets stepped in too hard there by Alexandre Boudreau, number 63. That puck will make its way down across the line. That's Grady Coy, number 8. He'll chip it off the wall and chase it himself. He's got Sam Rocca with him. Coy all the way down into the corner. He'll push it there. Rocca waiting out in front, but can't get it to him. Now the Scorpions will look to clear, but Rocca will break that up. He'll leave that at the point. That was Sherstenka. Now over on the other side, that's Benoit. He's chipping in a little bit at the point. Coy and Rocca working around in front, trying to create some space, but the Scorpions now look to control. That is Boudreau. He'll chip that up, but not quite out, as that's held in at the line by Coy. There's a block shot in front. That's Sherstenka, but he can't hold, so the Caps will have to circle back and regroup here. They have picked up the speed here a little bit, and it seems to be working as they're getting a good press on here, working down low now against the Scorpions. And the hitting has started to pick up as well. Now the Scorpions catch a bit of a break here as they'll move in along on the short side. That is number 3, Nathan Kavanaugh down, working down low, along with Jack Adams, number 20. Now that's back at the point. There's a shot. That'll miss by about 4 feet. Caps will look to clear. Now they feed it back down below their own goal line. And they get crossed up down there in the corner as one of the Caps had lost an edge. And the Scorpions will catch a break. That's Adams. That one fooled Sibbald, but it did stay out. Adams with a nice clean shot there, and now he's giving chase against the Caps. Now the Caps have a bit of a break in low. There's a shot, they score! And they score! And just like that, your Caps have drawn blood on what looked like a harmless play down the wall. And with a little bit of extra speed, again, that is one of your leaders, number 9, Peyton Shepard, drawing first blood for the Caps, and they lead 1-0 with 13:05 remaining here in the first period of play. Again, folks, as I mentioned, what looked like a harmless play, but Shepherd's been dangerous throughout these playoff series. And he caught a break there as he beat the Scorpions defender with a little bit of extra speed and then shot the puck high, and just like that, your Caps are up 1-0. And I'm sure to Coach Dan Sherstenka, this is just what he was looking for here, just 7 minutes in to the opening period. Now held in at the line by the Caps. That's chipped ahead. There's Pilon. He'll work that down low, but can't control. So now that's number 13, Logan Dewar. He's looking to go in and give chase. He's got some help there by Leah as they try and break the puck free. Now back at the point. There's a high shot by Kilburn, nowhere near the net. Pilon will regroup on the far side. That's number 21, Edson Leah. He's looking to give chase as the Scorpions now look to clear. They'll get across center now and dump it in, and they'll all head off on a wholesale change. Caps now with a little bit of room to move the puck up ice, and they will. And it's left. Now here's a turnover. They're at center. And that's broken up by a Cap stick. Now they'll look to circle back and regroup. Conley clear there. That's broken up in front. There's a shot right and high off the post. That was number 63, Alexandra Boudreau. He fired that one up over the shoulder of Sibbald. That one fooled Sibbald, but it didn't fool the post. So we remain 1-0. A lot of physicality now down below the net in the Cap zone end, as again they're having a little bit of trouble here clearing the zone. Good hard battle there. The Caps will look to press, but they can't break out. Here's a chance for the Scorpions. Shot in. That'll miss by about 5 feet on this near side. Now the Caps will break it away. They've got a 2-on-1. This is Grady Coy. He'll feed that over to Sam Rocca. Rocca in. There's a hard stop there by the Scorpions netminder. And that was number 30, William Gray. That is number 30, William Gray, in nets this afternoon for the Scorpions. As Benoit now gives chase on that puck. That's cleared up through the middle, but again, that's broken up. Again, a lot of middle clearing attempts, not having success here. That's Adams down below the goal line. He's working hard for the Scorpions. He gets away from 2 men as he tries to feed it short side, but nothing doing with that. There is Stiles. He'll feed that up. Now the Caps have got some ice. They'll streak in across the blue line. That is Barrett. He'll feed it in off the short side. Now behind the net, he'll give chase himself. Barrett there looking to go to work as Gray will look and hold and get an offensive zone draw with 10-14 remaining. 10-14 remaining here in the first period of play. And as I mentioned off the top of our broadcast, folks, the math is simple. The Caps need a win here to tie this best-of-3 series at 1 and force a deciding Game 3 tomorrow in DEF. And so far, it looks solid as they have scored here with that was Peyton Shepard streaking on the far side and then putting that up over the shoulder of Gray to give your Caps a 1-0 lead. That is number 20. That's Devin Fagan. He'll play that in around the boards. There, now it's stopped at the line. There's a weird bounce in front off the pads of Gray. He still doesn't know where it is as the Caps are hard pressed here looking to set it up in front. That was Leah trying to give chase. Now Dewar in there along to give a hand. That's held in at the line, but I think that was a hand pass. So it'll be called there. So that face-off will come just outside the Scorpions' blue line with 9:40 left in the first period of play. So the tempo has continued early here, folks, for both ends, and both teams have had quality scoring chances already here this afternoon. Off the draw, that's pushed back into the Scorpion zone. They look to clear, back up the center. Can't break a man. That's broken away there by the Caps. They'll continue to move ahead. Now it gets up. Now here's a turnover. It's 2-on-1. That's Adam. There's a good stick. That's up right into the glove of Shepard calmly as he looked to maybe juggle it a little bit. Again, another neutral zone turnover here. And again, I've talked about it already, folks. It was the early turnovers in last night's contest that cost the Caps early. So I'm sure that Coach Sherstenka and his staff are watching that closely and telling these young men that they've got to be careful in that neutral zone and make sure they know where their offensive and D partners are. Now the Caps will catch a bit of a break, but that's broken up yet again. Another good stick there by the Scorpions, and that is number 10, Patrick Baxter, giving chase. Now the Caps, they'll skate it out, they'll move it ahead. Now that's Sam Rocca. He'll get the center as he's pushed from behind. He'll put a high shot into the chest of Gray. He's got no trouble holding that, so he'll just hold for another draw. With 8:47 now left as we see wholesale changes. Again, that's Shepard, Stiles, and Barrett up front there. Shepard, he can't win that draw cleanly. Scorpions look to control. They'll circle that around. Now they get an open side, looking to break this ahead. Now they'll move it ahead across center and tip that in. That'll be Cooper Betts giving chase for the Caps. Now Barrett, he's looking to go to their work there with Sherstenka. Stiles in there as well. And that's finally called. The Scorpions player had fell on it, so the official wanted to see if they could move it and finally had forced call on the whistle. So the Scorpions will get another draw in the Cap zone. Unless I do actually, sorry, no, that will come outside as it was the Scorpions player that had fell on it. So the draw coming just outside the Cap zone. Again, another face-off win here for the Scorpions as they look to control. The Caps, they'll move it across center. That was Fagan, but he'll fire that in just this side of center, so that'll go for icing. And that'll come all the way back down as Fagan needed about another 3 steps to clear center ice on that one. So again, Scorpions lead this best of series 1-0, coming away with a 5-4 victory last night in Spokane. Off the draw, Caps look to control. That was Barrett. He moved it ahead to center. Scorpions now's a turnover. There's Stiles right in off the chest of Gray. What an opportunity there for Stiles as he found himself all alone, but threw it right into the chest of William Gray. And Stiles will break that up again as he goes down hard into the corner. Again, the physical hitting picking up. Ensign Leon looking to take his man. Now the puck's played down in. That's Fagan. He's back to get it. He'll feed it over to an open side. Now the Caps looking to gain control, and they will finally get it out across center. That's Leo giving chase. He's got Pilon there with him to help as they look to break that up. Now I believe that is Ethan Chow over along on the far side. That's Ensign Leon. He'll move that over to Pilon. Pilon will move that across the center. He'll be picked up there by Ethan Chow. He'll move that in ahead and he'll skate it in himself. Again, physical there in the corner. Now that's stripped away. Again, trying to beat Gray on the short side, but can't find it. That'll be fed back to the point. Now back down into the corner as the Caps look to control. I believe that is Grady Coy down in there with Pilon as they look to find some open ice, trying to find Pilon in front. There's Dewar. He'll feed it over on the far side. There's a shot. Bit of a scramble in front as the Scorpions don't have any panic here in their own end. They've been very calm during this little bit of pressure here by the Caps, but the Caps with some good puck movement. There's Kilburn. He'll feed that over to the other side. As the Caps look to gain control, but can't do it as Dewar fends off his man. Now we've got a one-on-one break. That's Adams against Kilburn. Adams will step up as they can't get a clear shot. That'll be played in front. And that was Biani, I'm sorry. I thought that was Adams, but that was Biani on Kilburn, and Kilburn played him well to fend that off. As the Caps look to clear the zone, that would be Sam Rocca. He's finally clearing that out of the zone as the physical play continues. That's Rocca now controlling. He looks to feed that in front and can't thread the needle as Grady Coy found himself parked alone in front. He tried to feed it back to Rocca. Rocca has himself parked there in front, but Coy can't get it to him. Sherstenka will step up, trying to hold the line there. And he will. That is Owen Graham trying to find Rocca in front, but they can't connect. Now the Scorpions will break away, 2 onside. Down the far wall, giving chase. Shostenko will get a stick on that. That puck will make its way into the corner. Now out through the middle. That is Betts. He'll clear that out to center. I believe that'll go on an icing with just 5:12. 5:12 now remaining here in the first period of play. Your Caps still lead 1-0 on the lone goal by number 9, Peyton Shepard. And he's back out there now with Stiles and Barrett. Fagan is out there with him, along with number 2, Benoit. Scorpions look to control as they'll move it up across center. Now they'll just calmly dump it in. I believe that'll go on another icing call, because that was Gould. Gould for the Scorpions, looking to give chase there, but again, couldn't get to center, so another icing call. We're down to just over 5 minutes remaining here in the first period as Peyton Shepard steps in for another offensive zone draw. Off the draw, Shepard looking to control, trying to find Stiles, but they can't. Scorpions will control, but they can't get it out as Shepard will step up into his man. Now the Scorpions will push back on the other side. Now they'll break it ahead as they avoid a couple of checks, and now they'll dump and chase. That is Fagan now. He's looking to find some room. Finding Stiles there. He'll break through the middle. Stiles moving in, but he's stripped of the puck. Now the Scorpions will catch a bit of a break as that is Gould clearing it down in. Now back in below the goal line. Stiles looking to control. He's got Leo with him. Leo looking to make a break here. Leo's got some speed on the backhand. He'll fire one up and high. But again, Gray will have nothing to do with it as he'll calmly hold for a change with 4:14. You've got 4:14 remaining here, folks, in the first period of play. Despite giving up that one goal, Gray has been solid for the Scorpions throughout this first period. Off the draw, Dewar looking control over the far side. That'll make its way back to the point. Now that's cleared to an open side as Cormier Macera for the Scorpions looks to give chase as he's almost stripped of the puck. And now they'll look to regain position and just simply move it out across center ice. Now the Caps have stepped back in, looking for some room. That is Dewar, but he can't get a clean shot as he's tied up. Now in below the goal line, the Scorpions look to control. Pilon will step into his man. Now the Caps looking to regain control. Again, lots of physicality here early. And again, the official with his arm up. And that's going to be a boarding call going against number 7, Pilon. I'm thinking, folks, I haven't seen it up on the board yet, but I'm thinking that's going to be 4 minutes. That was Pilon pushing his man hard into the board. He'll just get 2 for it. But nevertheless, your Caps have got to kill this one off here as the Scorpions draw the game's first power play. Off the draw, that's controlled by the Scorpions. They'll move it back to the point as they look to set it up down through the hash marks now as they circle now below the goal line. Again, staying very calm here. That is Devin Fagan. He'll look to play it off the boards, but they can't get it up and out. Now controlled back at the point. Scorpions look to move it down low, down into the corner, back up to the top of the point. Again, Scorpions being very patient here, looking to set up their man as they look to move it around. Looking for the opportunity here to see if they can make some movement. Of course, that's Boudreau in the middle. There's a shot high and wide. Now the Caps with a chance to clear, but they can't. It's pressed in there in the corner. Now the Caps will finally clear it, and they'll head off on a change as Stiles is up there looking to get chase. And now that's calmly cleared back in. That is number 10, Ethan Chow, and simply clearing, and he'll head back now as the Scorpions look to break across center. They'll just leave it there, and that's number 13, Gould. He'll skate it in across the blue line. He's got some open ice. He'll look to take a shot. That's blocked. Gould looking to control. He's got Adams there with him. Trying to find Adams back out there in the middle. Now that's played down in front. And that'll be cleared out by the Caps. Just 37 seconds now left in that 2-minute boarding call to number 7, Pilon. The Scorpions looking to set up here for perhaps what will be one last rush on this man advantage. That is Gould. He'll chip it over to an open side. That is number 3, Nathan Cavanaugh, as he gets tied up there by the Caps as he couldn't move it ahead. Good pressure there by the Caps to take this away. Now Gould, he'll look to skate it himself, and he's got trying to get some help, but they just can't find some room as the Caps were hard pressed to hold them at the neutral zone as Pilon's penalty is just about done. There's Shepard up giving chase. He's got a strip puck. There's a shot, and Shepard missing on that far side. What a glorious chance there for Shepard to help your Caps go up 2-0. He'll get the puck back now. He'll take a shot in off the stick of Gray. Pilon back out there. He'll step into his man. Now it's cleared back to the point. Caps will hold the line here. Now the Caps look to control. They'll chip that back up around their own ice as we approach the 1-minute mark now remaining here in the first period of play. That's cleared down in as Biani looks to give chase for the Scorpions. Leo looking after him. Pilon there as well. There's Dewar. All of them looking to lend a hand. Scorpions trying to get this out of their own end, but they're fighting the puck here as the Caps are pressing hard here with now just 37 seconds left. They are stripped of the puck. I believe that was Logan Dewar parked all alone in front, but Pilon couldn't find him. And now the Scorpions will look to regroup. They'll feed that over on the far side. I believe that's number 10, Jacob Pino, as he looks to give chase and get clear. Now the Scorpions will move it up center. Again, that was the Scorpions trying to get a press and a break, but they couldn't calm and clear. So the Caps will simply hold here and look to press. Now it's stripped the puck. Here's a chance just before the edge of the break. Off the shoulder of Sybil. And we'll go to this. We'll go to the dressing rooms with your Caps. That was a near close call there towards the end of the first. As your Caps will take a 1-0 lead into the dressing room, with the Scorpions again have created a few turnovers in this first period. But unlike last night, the Caps were able to hold their ground and despite the turnovers, hold a 1-0 lead. So again, as I mentioned off the top of the broadcast, folks, the YouTube feed will stay live, but we'll take a short break. Again, your Caps lead 1-0 after one period of play. So stay tuned to join us in about 12 minutes. This is Chris Bennett, and we're pleased to bring you Fredericton Caps Hockey. Welcome back, everyone, to Willio Replays for the start of period 2. That's right, you're joining us at Willio Replays in beautiful Fredericton, New Brunswick, and that was number 30, second-year netminder Will Sibbald. You saw step out on the ice. He was good when he needed to be in the first, and he's kept a 0 on the board for your Caps. They take a 1-0 lead here into the second period. And as we await the Scorpions, what I can tell you in that first period of play is that Peyton Shepard broke wide and was able to put one high up over the shoulder of William Gray. And that's where we stand after 20 minutes. Now, as I mentioned throughout our broadcast this afternoon, there have been a number of turnovers in these two games. Last night, it cost the Caps severely as they found themselves down 3-0. There were some turnovers here in the first period this afternoon, but your Caps defended well. They also killed off the only power play. There was a 2-minute boarding call that came to number 7, Pilon. He was off for 2 minutes for boarding, but nothing came of that as the Caps stood strong. And when they were in the offensive zone, they were moving the puck well. They were getting some players out in front, creating some traffic, some great point shots, a little bit of screen, so Gray couldn't see him. Of course, a lot of that rubber hitting his pads. And here we stand as we're now set to start the second period of play. And I believe that's going to be number 13, Logan Dewar, settling in to take the draw as we start the second period. He'll have number 7, Pilon, on his left, number 21, Ensign Leah on his right, and here we go. Off the draw, Lure controls, back to the point. That's Benoit. He'll mail that over to Fagan. Fagan will move that in over an open side. Now Leo will give chase. Benoit steps up into his man as the Scorpions look to clear. Now Fagan will give chase in below the goal line. He'll scoop that over on the short side. That is Pilon in there to get it. He's battling there with Leo as they look to regain control, and they will. Now they'll move it over. Pilon, but that's stripped as the Scorpions look to control. But again, Pilon with a strong physical size, he'll take that away. He's got Dewar there to help there at center. Now it's stripped. Here's the Scorpions in on a 2-on-1 break. They'll break in alone, but can't get a shot. Again, defensively holding strong. There's a shot. Rebound, and they score! Rebound, and they score! Just 43 seconds in. Scorpions with the press, and much to the delight, you can hear the Scorpion fans in front of me. And just like that, folks, we are tied at 1. And again, I mentioned the turnovers, and that's what cost them here, as we are now tied at 1 apiece. And unfortunately, for the Caps, off of that play, Pilon winding back up in the box, so now they've got to kill off the next 2 minutes as the Scorpions will look to go to work on this man advantage. That was number 21, Cormier Macera, looking to set that up. Now the Scorpions will move that down below the goal line. That is Gould parked in front. That'll be played in tight. Civil will have nothing to do with that. He'll hold. 18:53 remaining. And once I hear officially from public address on the announcement of that goal, I will pass it along to you. I did not see whose stick from the Scorpions that touched last, but once we get that from public address, folks, we will pass that along to you. Off the draw, the Scorpions look to control. I believe that was Jacob Ferrand getting the equalizer for the Scorpions as they have knotted this thing at 1. That puck's off the stick of Gray, high up and off the netting. 1:09 remaining in this, the second penalty to Pilon here this afternoon. Out there on the penalty kill, it looks like Graham, Toy, defense playing that deep into the zone as the Scorpions look to retrieve it. Now on the short side, that is Adams looking to gain control for the Scorpions. Now they'll break it out, but they'll gain some speed. Coy leaving it there on his man. That's Kavanaugh working in. He's got Adams there behind him. As they'll look to set it up here. See if they go to work. There's a puck played down in front. Kavanaugh looking to go to work on his man. And that'll be cleared back out now by the Caps as the Scorpions look to regain control here and move up ice. But again, the Caps just calmly at center, breaking it up. There's the Caps getting a stick on it again. That's Rocca just keeping an eye on things. Scorpions look to move it ahead to center. That's broken up there neatly by Logan Dewar. He's got some speed. He's in alone. He'll take a shot and fire. That's broken up. Styles in there to help. Now the Scorpions will regroup. They'll skate ahead now to center. That was number 19, Pino working in. But the Caps again will break that up as we're now back to even strength as they've killed this one off. But the equalizer is on the board here as the Scorpions look to continue to press. That's Pino working down in hard there for the Scorpions. That's broken up. Now the Caps have got some room. That's Styles. He looks to break in behind his man, but can't do it. The Scorpions will break that up. That is Bayani. He's got some room. He'll skate across the line. He'll leave it there. Now they'll feed it back. And just missing the tip in front was Bayani. That's fed down below the goal line, wrapped around by the Caps. That'll get up as Bayani looks to give chase. He'll pin off his man. I believe that was Grady Coy looking to go to work. Josh Barrett in there to help as well as Barrett now gives chase, tying up his man, but the Scorpions will come away with the puck. Now they've got a chance in below the goal line. There they are in. And how did that stay out? Friends, I don't know how that one stayed out. Somehow Sybil got a stick on that one, and we remained knotted at one apiece. That was Patrick Baxter streaking in, and I don't know how Sybil got a stick on that one, but we remained knotted at one. Wholesale changes coming here. That's Graham in to take the draw for your Caps. That's Coy. He'll try and feed that back to the point. Kilburn pushing that ahead. There's Coy along with Graham. There's Rocca in there as well, going to work there with Graham. Scorpions come out with it. There's Coy. He's missing his man. He'll go hard head first into the door going alone. Missing a check. Scorpions will move it around on the far side. They'll look to break that up, and now they will, but that's Kilburn there at center. He'll just calmly duck that back in. As that is Macera, number 21. He'll step back below the goal line. He'll feed that over to Baxter. Baxter will feed that now across center. Scorpions gaining some room here. There's a low shot. Kilburn now looking to take that away. He'll move that up. Coy trying to leave it there as the Caps look to regroup in their own end. Now they'll skate it ahead. Now they'll move it out to center. There's Macera. He'll move that ahead. There is Kavanaugh. He's got Gould there with him. That's Gould down streaking in. Sybil picking that away. And a bit of a mad scramble. The official was standing right there. Sybil wasn't quite sure where the puck was momentarily. But again, Sybil keeping that out. 14:38. 14:38 remaining here in the second period. And the Scorpions have stepped up their speed game just a little bit. And Nathan Kavanaugh now steps in to take this draw. Off the draw, Caps control. That is Benoit. He'll skate that around the far side as he looks to get that up through center, and he will. Is Shepard. He's got Barrett there with him. Benoit holding the line. Now the Scorpions regain control. There's a stick, a couple of sticks in front as they break that up. Here's Styles. He'll look to take a shot right in off the chest of Gray. As the Scorpions look to regain control here. Now Kavanaugh, he'll skate that up across the blue line. Skating still with it. There's a stick broken in front. Rebound off the glove of Sybil. And that's broken up there by the Caps. Now they'll move it ahead to center. That was Shepard and Styles. They'll clear that all the way in, right down to Gray, and he'll hold for an offensive zone draw. So again, the speed game so far here in the second period of the Scorpions seems to be holding the Caps at bay, as they will look now with this offensive zone draw, look to get a clean offensive zone chance. That is Dewar in to take that draw. Betts and Sherstenka on the point here. Off the draw, that's pushed ahead. Pilaw into play on his man. Now there's Dewar in front. He'll take a shot and he scores! Right around in front. And just like that, your Caps have regained the lead. 2-1. Pilaw with some hard work down in the corner. Fed it to Dewar, and Dewar made no mistake, all alone in front. And your Caps have regained a 2-1 lead here with 13:39 left in the second period of play. That'll be Dewar from Pilaw. Your Caps lead 2-1. That's Ensign Leo giving chase. Now off the short side. Now the Scorpions feed it around an open side. They can't control. Now Caps put a bit of a pressure on their own. That's chipped up and out, right up and just literally about 5 feet in front of me, as the Scorpions have got themselves, that is the Scorpion fans, have found themselves a bit of a souvenir playing volleyball with that puck as it made its way high up into the stands just below me. So again, Coach Sherstenka's got to like what he's seeing here as your Caps have responded. Sam Rocca in to take this draw. Grady Coy in there to lend a hand. That was Kilburn stepping up to take away the angle. Ethan Chown giving some help as well. Ethan Chown playing his man hard. Good stick there by Kilburn to break that up in front of the net. Now the Caps will move that ahead. Nice breakout play there to center. And now here we have Graham. He'll leave it there for Rocca. Rocca on an open side, right into the stop. Nice pad stop there by Graham as he read it all the way on that 3-on-2. Nice quick passes there from Graham to try and create a scoring chance. William Gray for the Scorpions equal to the task with a nice pad save. Now the Scorpions back up in their own zone, looking to regain control. They'll move it up across center. Now the Scorpions working to play that in down low as they get caught in there in front. There's a bit of a mad scramble. Caps will break that up and they'll skate ahead to center. That's Grady Coy looking in to give chase. He'll go in at it by himself as your Caps are in on a wholesale change. That's Benoit and Fagan back out. But that puck is up and out of play now with 11:54 left. So again, as I've mentioned throughout the afternoon, folks, the math is simple. A win for your Caps, and we'll be back in Dieppe tomorrow for the third and deciding game of this provincial championship in the U15 AAA division. So your Caps certainly would like to press this issue here and put another couple on the board past Gray, but Gray has been solid despite the two getting by him. There's another shot in front by Styles, and Gray will hold that one as Styles gets shoved off the puck. So again, they'll reset for another offensive zone draw, and the physicality that was taking place in the first period has picked up here somewhat in the second period as the Scorpions continue to press the physical issue. That is number 9, Peyton Shepard, looking to take the draw. He's got Styles over to his right. That's Barrett there in front. He's looking to gain control as they all look to go to work. Now the Scorpions will clear it up and out. Now there we are, moving it ahead to center, but that'll be in offside as Adams He's trying to get a break, but his offensive line mate is just a couple of steps ahead. 11:29 now left in the second period. Dewar back out to take this one. DeVoe getting tossed. Pino stepping in to take the draw for that one. Off the draw, Scorpions control, but they can't keep it. And now Dewar's got some skating room. He'll move in across the line and push that down below the goal line. Leo there looking to lend a hand. Scorpions looking to play that and wrap that around. And that was Benoit stepping up. He'll take a low shot in off the pad of Graham. No trouble with that one. There's his plate in front, right into Graham. And I think what I'm seeing here, folks, really, the message from Coach Verstink is quite simple. Boys, we got to get in front of William Gray. We can't let him see the puck. And that's what they're doing here. But again, right off that play, 2 or 3 Scorpions right there in front to break that up. Now back to the point. That's Fagan. He'll wrap that around below the goal line. That's Pilon looking to get chase. Scorpions will now break that off and trying to press the issue. Now they'll break ahead. But again, good pressure there by Pilon. He'll break that up. Now he's got Dewar, just missing Dewar to send him in alone. Benoit will step up and break that play up. And now the Scorpions will skate ahead to center. But again, the Caps, all 5, back to break that up. Again, there is Logan Dewar giving chase. He's been skating well this afternoon for your Caps. Puck will move down below the goal line. There's Pilon. He'll just look to feed that out in front to an open man, looking to bounce that off his stick. The Scorpions won't have anything to do with it. There is Shurstinka back. He's got Betts there with him. Betts now looking to clear. He'll flip that up and out to center neatly. That's picked up there by the Caps. And they'll step in just offside. 10:08. So we're about halfway through the second period. Again, the Scorpions drawing equal here. Less than a minute into this contest. Ferrand finding the back of the net. But then Logan Dewar, off some hard work in the corner by Pilon, found himself in front, and he made no mistake beating William Gray, and your Caps lead 2-1. There is Rocca now. He's looking to fend his man off and get a chance. Get a whistle here in play. And we've got holding coming. Holding coming here, and I believe that's going to go against number 12, Sam Rocca. Official saw it clearly. Holding against Sam Rocca. So your Caps are going to go back to the penalty kill here with 9:56. And the Scorpions would love to draw blood here and get this thing knotted up again. And I see number 98, Mayani, back out for the Scorpions. He's been very active so far here tonight as they look to move it. Now we've got a bit of a break. That's Grady Coy giving chase. He's in alone. Can he make a shot in on Gray? A weak one as he was interfered with from behind. No call on the play. The Scorpions will look to regroup as they break down along the far side. There's a shot in off the shoulder of Sybil, but that'll make its way up and out of play. Down to 1:38 left in that 2-minute infraction to number 12, Sam Rocca. As Coach Shurstinka will send out fresh legs. I see Stiles and Shepard. Betts is already out there on defense. They'll look to fend this off. Caps looking to control, they'll chip it ahead. Now will they catch a break? Because that was number 47, Zachary Boutard, skating hard there for the Scorpions as he looks to gain control and set this power play unit back up for the Scorpions. That's broken up neatly there along the short side by Shepard. He looks to go to work, tie up his man and kill off some precious seconds, and he will. Nice work down low there by Shepard. Now he'll retreat. That's DeVoe. He'll feed that back through the middle. That's Macera. He'll skate it in across the blue line. He's got DeVoe with him. DeVoe's got a bit of a break. He tries to feed that back to Macera. Can't do it. Now back to Boudreau. There's a shot in behind Sybil. No! Sybil's down, and he has it. Sybil's down. 55 seconds left in that penalty kill. Some good puck movement there by the Scorpions. As DeVoe and Becerra and Boudreau found some action. Now Kavanaugh will step in to take this draw. And Benoit will control that for the Caps. He'll skate that up through the middle. That's broken up there by Goutard. He'll hold the line there for the Scorpions. Now he'll get it back. He'll look to feed this in. Find an open wing. He'll feed that through and across. Seam pass on the and they score! Seam pass from Goutard over on that far side, and we are knotted at 2. It didn't look initially like Goutard had any opening there, but he had a seam, threw it right on the stick, and the Scorpions have tied this thing at 2. And of course, I don't know that you would expect anything less, folks. These two teams have played equal throughout the season, and we are back at 2. Power play goal for the Scorpions. I believe that was number 10, Jacob Pino, getting that feed from number 47, Goutard, for that power play marker. There's a loose one in front. Rebound, no! Rebound! And they score! Whoa, just like that, all of a sudden, it's 3-2. Bouncing puck, all alone in front. Bit of a scramble. Lots of players trying to find it, and the Scorpions jump on it. And just like that, not even 30 seconds later, all of a sudden, folks, your Caps find themselves down 3-2. So the Caps are going to have to dig deep here and regroup, as they're going to want to now look for the first time in this game, being down a goal, regroup and see if they can't find themselves the equalizer here. As again, a bit of a mad scramble in front, loose puck, and the Scorpions find it, and they are up 3-2. There's Betts now giving chase back below the goal line as he looks to circle back and set this up. And I do apologize, folks, I didn't catch off the public address who it was that actually put that in the net for the Scorpions. If I do get a look at the score sheet a little bit later, I will let you know. But nevertheless, off that scramble in front, the Scorpions have pulled ahead here 3-2 with now 7 minutes remaining in the second period. Now here are your Caps, 3 away as they look to break away. That is Pino down the far side. He's got Leo calling for it. Looking for the tip in front was Dewar, but couldn't quite get it to him. And the Scorpions will look to regroup. That was Fagan trying to hold the line, but he couldn't do it. So now that is Benoit. He's back to give chase. He'll feed that over to Fagan. Fagan will look to chip that up, but he'll fan on that off the stick. So now Dewar's back in to lend a hand. Pilon is there as well, just looking to wait for it as they look to play this one, keep the play moving. And now they will. That is the Caps finally gaining control. There's a chip. Now they'll find it. There's a weird feed in front as the Caps can't cleanly regain position here. And now they'll feed that down low. There's a bit of a scramble off the side of the goal. The Caps can't gain control here. Full press here as Lehman steps up for the Scorpions to keep that play alive. But now the Caps finally get it out to center. But the Scorpions continue to maintain control of the play. That's Dewar and Leo giving chase on their men. Now the Caps being pushed back as Lehman will press the issue. Caps will try and swing it around that far side as they get tied up here, as the Caps are watching the puck maybe a little bit too much. There's Lehman. He'll stop that at the shot. That'll be blocked in front. Lehman couldn't get a clear shot through on that play from the point for the Scorpions. Now the Caps are simply content to clear it. That'll go off a high stick. That'll be touched up as we get a whistle on a high stick. going in here, folks. 5:24 now left. Sam Rocca off the draw, looking to tie up his man. Scorpions will come away with it. Now the Caps look to regroup. They'll skate it to center. That is Ethan Chown. He'll feed that in through the middle. That's intercepted. Now over on the far side, there's Adams. And the Caps will look to regain control here, folks. We do apologize for the technical difficulties momentarily, but we're looking to get those resolved and stay with you here this afternoon. We're down to 3:18 now left in the second period. 3:18 left in the second period as the Scorpions have drawn two quick ones here. Now it's being played down below the goal line. That is Becerra looking to clear that in, but he can't. But he'll skate it back, and no harm done. He's got his defensive partner Ham there with him. He'll feed it over to him. He'll leave it there for Gould. Gould will circle back. Dewar getting a stick on that one, but he's got to get out of there quick as they were being held up onside. Leo pushed that down in. Now Dewar looking to give chase. That puck will make its way all the way down to Sybil, right onto his stick. Benoit, he'll look to settle down and push that ahead. He'll move it ahead. There's Dewar now looking for it. He'll drop it. There's a shot. That'll miss by about 4 feet on an open side. There's Adams now looking to push that ahead, but he'll have to retreat back as Leo was watching him ever so closely. And again, Scorpions looking control in their own end, just simply playing keep away here at the moment as they look to regroup. Now they'll finally look to break it out across the line. We'll get a stoppage in play here. Down to 1:55. 1:55 remaining here. It looks as though, again, wholesale change is coming. That'll be Owen Graham stepping in to take this draw. Scorpions look to control over on the far side. Boudreau couldn't get there first. He dumps his man. The Caps will look to give chase now. And I think it looks as though the Caps are going to get a power play here for the first time in this contest. Yes, they will. As that'll be number 63, Boudreau, going off for 2 minutes or less. So the Caps power play unit will look to go to work here. Got 1:55 left. See if they can tie this thing up before the end of the second period. Shepard being waved out, so Styles will step in and take the draw. That's controlled by the Caps. They'll push that back to the blue line. That's Chown. He'll move that over to the far side. Now they'll move that in down low. I believe that's Shepard. He'll work that in down below the goal line to Styles. Styles now back to Shepard. Shepard still looking to maintain control. He'll move that down below to Styles. Styles over on the far side. There's a shot from the point. Dewar in front. Rebound, and they score! And they score! Just like that, we are back tied at 3. Tic-tac-toe. Nice passing play by your Caps, and we are knotted at 3. Gotta tell you, folks, that was great patience there by Shepard and Styles, working that below the goal line, and then moving it back to the point, shot from the point, and I believe, we'll await the official word for public address, but I believe that was number 13, Logan Dewar, getting a stick on and pushing that up and over Gray, and we are knotted at 3. So again, the Caps looking at control here as the Scorpions look to press. There's the low shot at the point. That one just missing out on the short side. Now the Caps are catching a bit of a break. They've got some speed here. Down in alone, moving below the goal, and just missing the feed in front. Now the Scorpions look to return the play as the tempo has picked up here as we approach the 1 minute mark of the second period. Now across center, there are the Scorpions. That's broken up there by Chown. He'll look to push that ahead himself. He's got Graham there with him. As Chown will now look to go off on a change. Grady Coy, Dewar, Rocca, all stepping up, looking to keep the full court press on here. Betts holding the line. That'll move its way back to Kilburn. He'll wind and fire. Strong blocker save there by Gray. That was a nice hard shot there by Kilburn. He'll push that in through the middle. That's broken up by a Scorpion stick. They'll finally calmly play that out to center. And that was Peyton Shepard getting the power play marker. Shepard with the power play marker. So he has two of the three so far for your Caps this afternoon. Of course, Dewar with the other one. And we are knotted at 3 with 15.9 remaining on the clock. Shepard now looking to settle in the draw. The officials having a quick word with the Scorpions coaching staff as we reset. I believe there was an issue with the clock, so we'll just take a moment here and get this settled. I think they were just looking to recheck the clock. Right now it's showing 15.9, but I believe there might have been a little bit more time left on that clock. Now moving it down. Look to get this reset here, so just bear with us for a moment, folks. A little bit of a timekeeping issue. Now they put it back up. 2 more seconds on the clock. 17.9 as Peyton Shepard steps in to take this draw, tying up his men. Scorpions control, rigging it around off the far side. That puck will get out. There is Styles. He'll push that back in as the Caps look to give chase. That puck will make it all the way down. That'll be Benoit. He'll wrap it around. And that'll do it for the second period of play. Lots of action here. Of course, the Scorpions equalizing it about 45 seconds in. And then the Caps moving ahead. Pilon getting a nice feed in front to Dewar. And then the Scorpions responding on the power play. And then about 30 seconds later going up 3-2. But then the Caps responding with some nice passing work. And Peyton Shepard power play goal late in the third period. And we are knotted at 3. So again, folks, we will take a bit of a break. The YouTube stream will stay live. Join us in about 10 to 12 minutes. You're in for a fierce third period of action in this U15 AAA Provincial Championship as your Fredericton Caps are deadlocked with the Moncton Scorpions at 3 apiece. I'm Chris Bennett, and we are glad to bring you Fredericton Caps hockey. 3. And as you all know, the Provincial Championship is on the line. Of course, the Scorpions lead the series 1-0, coming away with a 5-4 win last night in Coquin. And we are deadlocked here at 3 with Peyton Shepard getting his second of the game on a late power play goal in the second period. So it's come down to 20 minutes. Who wants it more? Who wants it most? And you will see that is number 9, Peyton Shepard, set to take this draw. Here we go. He's got Barrett and Styles with him, and this third period is underway. Off the draw, Kavanaugh controlling for the Scorpions. They'll push that back to the point, look to move around. There's Kavanaugh skating up at center, and now Boudreau's got some room. He'll move in, he'll take a shot. That misses by about 4 feet on the short side. Now the Caps look to wing it around on the far side. There's Boudreau, he's pushing ahead. Caps looking to fend him off. I believe that's Styles in there looking to go to work along with Betts, and now Styles, he'll feed that back down below the goal line as the Caps are getting hemmed in here a little bit. There's a turnover in front. And Sibbald is down yet again, but he has the puck, and that's what's most important. But the Scorpions have come out on all cylinders here to open this first period, 39 seconds in. So wholesale change is coming here. And I believe that'll be number 19, Owen Graham, settling in for this draw. Got Baraka and Coy up there with him as they look to go to work. No ringing around the boards. That's Coy. He'll look to push that ahead. That's stopped there by Massera. Now that's pushed in below the goal line. And Sibbald again being strong. Again, some good puck movement there by the Scorpions below the goal line, but Sibbald equal to the task. Sibbald has been equal to the task here this afternoon. Now the Caps, they'll streak across center and they'll push it ahead. There's Massera. He's trying to push off his man, and he will. That's fed now open wing for the Scorpions, but that's broken up as the Caps look to regroup. There's Grady Coy looking to get chase. He'll feed that in front. Gray will steer that away calmly with his stick. There is Sherstenka. He's pushing that ahead. Now the Caps look to give chase. They'll feed that back. There is Fagan. He'll chip that up and out. Now the Scorpions will look to go to work, and that puck is up and out of play. So we're down to 18:31 now. Of course, with every stoppage in plays, but every heartbeat in this building skipping a beat or two as we are deadlocked at 3 here this afternoon. Off the draw, Scorpions control. There's a block shot in front. That is Lea over on the far side. He's skating ahead to center. He'll move it ahead. There's Dewar with him. That play will be called on the offside. So they'll regroup here. That's Pilon, Dewar, and Lea looking to regroup and go to work here. Dewar has one of the markers for your Caps here this afternoon. Chowan, he'll feed that over to Kilburn. Kilburn will move that in there. That'll be played up off a high stick and held. So that'll be called. Bit of a floating puck in there on Gray, but he calmly held that. Now the Caps will set up for an offensive zone draw. Of course, Kilburn and Chowan on the back end as Dewar gets set to take this one. He'll push that back over to Pilon. Pilon will feed that over on the far side. Leo giving chase. He'll get there and pin his man, but the Scorpions will get there first. They'll move that up to center. Now they'll break away to his side as Kilburn and down. There's a loose puck in front. That scramble! And that's cleared away by the Caps as everyone here in this building held their breath on that one. Scorpions look to settle it down. Styles giving chase on his man. They'll cycle it back down below the goal line. Styles pressing hard here. And now the Scorpions will move it to center. Can't get any further than that. Styles will pick that up and regroup. He's got Dewar there with him. He'll leave it there for Pilon. Pilon will leave it over, trying to feed that over to Dewar, but he can't find him. Now back at the point. Challenge steps up. There's a shot right into the chest of Gray, and he'll calmly hold. I do believe that was Betts, actually, not Challen, that got that last shot away. So Caps will regroup here, and I think that's Betts on the far side on defense with Sherstenka, and of course up front, your big line of Shepard, Barrett, and Styles. Scorpions cleared up on the far side. Now they'll move it ahead. Sherstenka giving chase on his man. Looking through, there's the paddle of Sybil. He'll push that away out of harm's way. Now back to the point. There's a shot right into the glove. Right into the glove of Sybil. He'll hold. 17:01. 17:01 left in the third period. Lots of high tempo action here. As we keep things rolling, I believe that's Kavanaugh settling in for this draw. He's got Adams working there with him. Caps will break that up. They look to regroup and get this puck out of the zone. On the far side, that is Sherstenka. He'll settle that one down. He'll skate it himself. He'll look to find some room. He'll move it into the center. That's broken up in the middle. Now Sybil with it. Again, keeping a close eye on that one, as Kavanaugh was very dangerous there in the middle. He'll feed that over to the short side, right into the glove. There was a shot from Boudreau on the short side. Shot from Boudreau, but Sybil having nothing to do with it. But so far, the first 3 minutes and 31 seconds, the first 3:31 of this period, it's been all Scorpions. All Scorpions so far. Off the draw. Bit of a scramble there in the front. There's Ham trying to push that ahead for the Scorpions. He's tied up. Now back at the point. There's Boudreau. He can't hold the line. They'll push it back. That is Rocca giving chase to the Caps, but they can't hold the line. That's broken up neatly there by the Caps. Now here's Rocca looking to get some help there. And he will, but they can't hold the line to set it up. Now they'll settle back. That is Boudreau with a bit of speed. He'll burst in on the short side. There's a goal! Just like that, it's 4-3. Boudreau had some speed, streaking down on that short side, and he set it alone in front. And just like that, it's 4-3 for the Scorpions. 4-3 for the Scorpions. So hold on, folks. Isn't the first time in this contest that your Caps have been down, but they've got to regroup now and press hard if they want to stay in this thing. That's chipped up and out. Again, Scorpions looking to control right back into the glove of Sybil. Will calmly look to hold. We'll regroup for another face-off. Again, folks, I'm not sure whether Boudreau will get credit for that goal or not. I'm not sure if there was another Scorpions stick in front that may have got a stick on that, as Boudreau simply fed that out in front. Now the Caps have got a bit of a break. Here's some speed. They'll move in down by along the hash marks. But Pilon can't close the deal. Betts will hold the line. He'll get that down below to Pilon. Pilon trying to feed that out in front. He can't find Dewar. Sherstenka over on the other side. He'll feed that down below the goal line. That's Pilon there. He looks to go to work. And Gray will hold that bouncing puck. 15-13 in front, as Dewar was alone there, looking to create some traffic. Wholesale changes on both clubs, and I'm sure Coach Sherstenka, along with the rest of his staff, are saying, boys, we've got to keep the shift short here. We've got to keep our legs for the next 15-13 if we want to come away with the W on this one. Fagan will fire that down in. Styles giving chase. Of course, Barrett out there as well, along with Shepard. Fagan, he'll hold the line. There's a shot in front. Shepard with a stick on that. Shepard and Barrett looking to go to work. Scorpions now looking to control. Down here in front, there's Barrett working on his man. Sagan also stepping up, hold the line. Now the Scorpions look to regain control, and they will, breaking it out. Here they are with a bit of a 2-on-1. Now it's Fedalone in front. They'll get a shot. Nice pad save there by Sibbald as he got a stick on that one. Now back at the point. There's the shot in. Scramble. No, just out the short side. Just out the short side. Again, body sticks and puck flying everywhere right now, folks. Of course, given the fact that this is a provincial championship, that's really what you expect. These young men throwing everything they have at each other, trying to come away with the W here this afternoon from Fredericton. There's Owen Graham stepping up, but he can't gain a clean entry into the zone. There's a turnover by the Scorpions. And the Scorpion fans down in front of me were looking for a hooking call on that play, but they're not going to get one from the officials here as we are now down to 13:53. 13:53 remaining. And I got to tell you, Will Sibbald's been busy. There's one by him already in this frame as they find themselves in a hole here. With 13:53 remaining, off the draw, the Caps control. They'll move it over on that far side, but there's yet another turnover, pushing that in front as the Scorpions look to try and get a stick on it. That held in at the line there, again, by the Scorpions. That was Gould looking to go to work. He'll get that back to the point. There's Messer over a high shot. That's up and over the net. Caps will look to control. Now they'll cleanly bring it out. I believe that is Grady Coy giving chase. Got Sam Rocca parked there in front. Now he'll retrieve it. Rocca back to the point. Chowan couldn't get a clear shot off as he was handled by his man. Now Chowan will go off on a change. Sinka will join Betts at the back line. We're down to 13:07 left. So the Caps have just got to take a deep breath here, folks. Look to go to work. They moved the puck well here this afternoon. And they're still in this thing. They've just got to keep working the puck. That was Leo calling for it in front, but he couldn't find him. Now Betts from the point. He'll fire a shot in. There's a tip in front. Nowhere near the net. And now that's broken out ahead. Now the Scorpions have got a bit of a break as Betts will move back and play his man. Now they'll feed it in front, right into the chest of Sibbald. And again, Sibbald positionally playing very well here this afternoon. Sibbald playing very well positionally this afternoon, taking away that scoring opportunity. As again, you see the Caps defense pinching on that last play. That created the odd man rush for the Scorpions. And off the draw, Dewar getting chased out. That was Leo taking it in his place. Verstappen now giving chase. Dewar in there to lend a hand. Now Fagan over on that far side. That's Benoit rather. Sibbald will hold. So again, lots of pucks in front of Sibbald right now. Lots of pucks in front of Sibbald right now as the clock continues to wind down here with 12:33 remaining. And again, there you see Stiles, Rocca, and Shepard now out for the Caps. That play will move ahead. That's just off the stick of Shepard as he was looking to break. Stiles will break free. He's got some room down below the goal line. He's looking to find Shepard in front. Can't quite do it. That puck will hop up and out. As it's actually held in there at the line neatly there by Rocca. Good work there by Rocca. Hold the line right in front, but they can't find the handle to get it past Gray. There's a bit of a mad scramble in front. Fagan will move that down below the goal line as the Caps look to press here. There's Stiles. There's a shot right to Gray, and a great stop there by Gray as he saw that point shot all the way. That one coming from Benoit with 11:55 remaining here. Another solid stop there by Gray as he keeps his teammates ahead in this one so far. That puck controlled by the Caps off the draw, but they can't hold the line. Now, here's a lone on a break. Good poke check there by Sybil as he clears that away. Again, the odd man rushes are happening here. Turnovers coming as the defense are pitching right now for the Caps, trying to get the equalizer. Rocca trying to step up and find that one, but he can't. Now let's Fed open over, and a blowing tire there in front. Styles will step away from his man. He's got Rocca at center. Rocca will move that ahead, in across the line, and he'll give chase there with Styles. Rocca and Styles looking to go to work. Now the Scorpions feed it back around, open on the far side, as they look to send it down the ice, and I believe that'll go for icing with 11-12. 11-12 now remaining. And of course, as that clock continues to wind down, as the clock will continue to wind down, it certainly does not become your friend here in the late stages of the third period. So off the draw. Caps again looking for a hard press. They'll get that puck simply up and out. Now that'll be Cooper Betts giving chase. He'll skate around his own end. He'll feed that up and off the glass. That'll ricochet out. Massera for the Scorpions will control at center. They'll feed that over on the other side, and the Scorpions will simply dump it in and chase. There is Cooper Betts. He gets tied up with his man as the Caps look to break away through. Now they'll move it ahead. That's Coy. They'll move it on the far side, but that's broken up again by the Scorpions, and they're simply content to play it in down below the goal line as Betts has to go back and retrieve it. They'll feed it over on the far side, left there, broken up at the point. There's a shot right into Sybil. Again, the Scorpions simply content to give the Caps their own zone. Coy moving ahead through center, but that's broken up neatly there. As the Scorpions now look to put a bit of a press, and now they will. There's a shot, that missing by about 2 feet. Again, the Scorpions looking to plug up the neutral zone as Dewar will look to gain the line. He'll find Rocca. Rocca looking to move in. He's got room and can't feed it through the 5-hole of Gray as he tries to find Dewar back out in front. He'll continue to control. He'll step up. Wind and fire. There's a shot. That's missing on the far side. Rocca all alone in front, just missing the tip as Rocca found himself all alone in front. Beautiful feed there from the far side, but Rocca couldn't finish the deal. Now Pilon, he'll look to turn. He's got some speed. He'll skate through center. They've got 3 aside. He'll step it in. That's broken up by the Scorpions at the hash marks. They'll turn and go the other way. Now they'll skate it to center, 3 aside as they move it in. That's Adams. He's got Boudreau and Kavanaugh with him. Adams circling down low the goal line. He'll move it back to the point. Now back to Adams. Adams looking to move it in. He'll try to find Boudreau in front, but he can't in the hash marks. There's a shot from the point. That's tipped up and break, but Boudreau will control. Now for the Scorpions, moving it down below the goal line with Kavanaugh. As Ensign looks to give chase for the Caps, and now it's over on the far side. Again, the Caps getting penned in a little bit here. Hard press here by the Scorpions, but now the Caps catch a bit of a break. They'll move it to center. There's Rocca. He'll move it ahead to Leah. Back to Rocca, but that'll be touched up on an offside with 8:48. And Sam Rocca looking to go off on a change as he had a glorious opportunity. You saw it right in front. He was parked all alone and couldn't close the deal. So the Scorpions hold on again to that slim 4-3 lead with 8:48 as Peyton Shepard steps in to take this draw. Barrett and Styles with him. Styles steps around one man. Bit of a scramble now into the corner. That is Barrett in to get it. He's got Shepard there working with him. There's Styles there as well. Styles looking to feed it alone in front to Barrett. Can't quite thread the needle. That'll be fed over on the far side. That's back to the point. There's a shot tipped in front. Now over on the far side. That's Shepard looking to find it. He'll find the point man in front. That goes off a stick high and wide. Puck still in play. Caps now looking to set up and regroup. They'll feed in front. That's broken up by the Scorpions as they move ahead. They'll skate to center. They'll calmly feed that in. Sybil will hold. They'll leave it there. That's Barrett. He'll now look to move it up on that far side. But now they can't get that puck up and cleanly. There's a turnover at the blue line. Now it's still to the center. There's a low shot in. Rebound and they score! Rebound and they score! Scorpions found alone, all in front, and they now lead 5-3. 5-3 for the Scorpions. 7:55. 7:55 again. Another turnover at the blue line. by the Caps, and this one was costly. As the Scorpions were parked all alone in front, there was nothing Sybil could do. He was out of position, and the Scorpions now lead 5-3. Off the draw, your Caps control. That is Grady Coy, moving down below the goal line. He looks defeated in front, just missing on the short side. Rebound in front into Gray. Can't do anything with that. There's a block shot. Now that's chipped down below the goal line. Now back out in front. There's a loose puck. As the Scorpions look to break away, 2 onside. There it's fed in front. Bauer moving in front. There's a poke check by Sybil. He'll steer that away into the corner. Caps look to regain control here. Kavanaugh looking to watch his man. Grady Coy looking to lend a hand. Now the Caps will break away, and they'll move it up the center. Now they'll look to move in and give chase. Scorpions looking to reset with just over 7 minutes left on the clock here. That was Kavanaugh, now Rocca. He'll feed that ahead. That is Leo. He's got some room on the far side. He'll move in. He'll take a shot right into the chest of Gray, and he'll hold strong. Now Fagan back in his own blue line. He'll push that up ahead. That's intercepted there by the Scorpions. Fagan again. He'll chip that ahead and push that out across the goal line. Now that is Leo. He's got Rocca with him and Pilon. That's Rocca in front. Stick being held there. He can't do anything about it. 6:30 now left. Now the Scorpions will break away 2 onside. That is Adams again. He'll look to feed that into Shepard, just missing Gould in front. Now back out at center, there's Messeroff for the Scorpions. Now he's challenged there by Rocca, as Rocca will look in to go and get it. Rocca's been all over the ice in this third period. He's played well over 6 minutes already here in the third period of play. He's been playing with high intensity for the Caps all afternoon, and Coach Stinka has been rewarding him with some excellent playing time here this afternoon. Gotta hand it to Rocca. He's been gritty, he's been feisty, and he's been flying. But so far, nothing to show for it. Despite that glorious opportunity when he was left all alone in front just about 2 minutes ago, but then the Scorpions making their way back and knotting another one, and they lead 5-3 with 5:54 now left in the third period of play. Caps control. There's a shot. That ricocheted in front. That was a dangerous puck. Again, Graham. Now the Caps will look to control. They'll skate up for a side. They'll move it in. There's a shot. That's blocked. Again, Scorpion bench appreciating that effort on that block shot. There's Stiles trying to find Shepard. Shepard, he'll move it down in below the goal line. Bit of a mad scramble there in front. The Scorpions content to clear as the clock continues to wind down. Of course, time now genuinely becoming an issue here for the Caps, as that clearly, calmly cleared down in on Gray. And now the Scorpions will look to break out here. But they'll get just as far as center as the Caps will look to regroup. Now they'll move in. And they've got some room in here. There's a shot in. And that'll be held there by Gray. That'll be held there by Gray with 4:56 remaining here. And the Caps so far have not been able to defeat Gray to get themselves back into this contest as we approach late minutes now here in the third period. That barely a broken play there for the Scorpions as they found themselves alone, and now they're just content to dump it in down below the goal line. Caps will look to clear as Leo looks to give chase. He can't get a handle on that one. He gets tied up along the wall. Now he'll get a chance to move it ahead. Now he'll get the puck back. Leo, he's moving in. He's held there by his defender. And I think there is an interference call coming, yes. An interference call coming to the Scorpions. So the Caps will get a much needed power play opportunity here. As that is number 47. Guitard going off 2 minutes or less for interference. So a huge power play opportunity here for the Caps, and as expected, Coach Stinka calls a 30-second timeout. And I'm sure much of that timeout is simply to give his Caps a rest so they can regroup here, because they've got some work to do down 2 with 4:25 remaining in the third period of play. So again, as I've said from the start of the contest, folks, this is game 2 of the U15 AAA Provincial Championship. The math is simple. The Scorpions take home the W, they take home the provincial banner. The Caps want to prevent that this afternoon and head back to Dieppe tomorrow for a decisive game 3. But right now, they find themselves down by 2 late in the third. But they are headed to a power play with number 47 Petard drawing a 2-minute interference call, so we will see what takes place here as Shepard steps in. Caps look to control, and they will. That's back at the point. Now here is Betts. He looks to find some room. He'll feed that down below the goal line to Stiles. He tried to find Shepard in an open corner, but he couldn't, so the Scorpions will clear. Now Betts has got to hustle to get back as he gets tied up there by his man. Scorpions going to work hard there down low in the corner, and that is number 10, Jacob Pino, doing some good penalty kill work for the Scorpions. Now it's your captain, Morgan Stiles. He'll gain the hash marks. He'll look to set up and feed it. There's a shot just missing on the short side. Rebound, and they score! And they score! Open on the far side. All kinds of room. Morgan Stiles making no mistake. Hold on, folks. It's now 5-4. It's now 5-4. Morgan Stiles left alone. All kinds of room, all kinds of time. And with 3:49 remaining, we're back to a one-goal contest. We're back to a one-goal contest. So hang in there, folks, and we'll see what takes place here over the next 3.5 minutes. Caps look to control. That's Fagan down below the goal line. Scorpions looking to go into work on him. He'll get it back. He's got Dewar out there with him. They'll chip it up past center. That's Shepard now looking to give chase. Stiles is there with him. Dewar is up there as well. Shepard and Stiles looking to go to work. Dewar with them as well. Scorpions will clear it in down below the goal line. Now they'll have to reset. That is Ethan Chown. He'll set back up below the goal line. Caps looking to go to work. They'll send it up through the middle. That is Stiles. He'll feed that over to Dewar. Dewar will dump that in. And now the Caps will look to go and give chase. There is Shepard. He gets pinned in along that far side. Shepard, Stiles, all three of them in there to lend a hand. There's Stiles, just missing Dewar in front. There's a low shot, and that's a shot from the high slot. Missing high and wide. Betts had all kinds of time to get a good look, but he fired high and wide. But nevertheless, under pressure, the Scorpions throw one down for icing. 2:41. 2:41 now remaining in the third period of play. Owen Graham out there to take this draw. He's got Stinka and Betts on the point, I believe that is. Rocca's up there as well. Betts has got to hustle if he wants to get to this one. That's fed over on the short side. Rocca now over to get it. That's pinch. Another pinch there by the Caps, looking to keep that. Now the Scorpions will clear that up and out. Now the Caps look to regain control in their own end. Here's Grady Coy. He'll feed that through the middle. Now the Caps will look to gain the ice. That is Owen Graham, but he can't find room. As Boudreau looks to go the other way, he's taking off his man. And I see the arm up by the official. And it looks as though Caps are going to be called here. That's head contact. That'll be head contact on Cooper Betts. That one's going to hurt. That one's going to hurt, folks. Cooper Betts getting a 2-minute call for head contact, so your Caps now now find themselves down a man with 2 minutes left and the Provincial Championship on the line. The Caps are going to have to find a way to break through the middle. They do get the puck up and out. But the clock is now their enemy. That puck will be cleared all the way down. Peyton Shepard looking to give chase. The Caps look to pin them in here, but they are down a man as the clock continues to tick. 1:35. Scorpions looking to gain control. They'll look to calmly clear that up and out. That's block shot in front. There's Fagan was trying to get a loose puck in through. And Fagan will have to hustle back. There's a shot in on Shepard. He calmly steers that away as the clock continues to wind down. Just 1:13. That is Morgan Stiles. He'll chip that up the center. Just missing Shepard with that pass. As they look to regroup now and see if they can gain the offensive zone. We are down to 1 minute. Will Shepard is now on the bench. We are back to even strength here. 5-on-5. Caps net is empty. There's a scramble in front. Cleared back into the corner. Now back at the point. There's a point shot in on Graham. That's Gray rather. And Rocca now looking. He loses it. Scorpions look to regain control. They'll chip that up. They'll get that up and out. Caps look to regain the offensive zone. That is Morgan Stiles. He steps around 2 men. He's still got control of the puck. He looks to feed that in front. They can't do anything with it. The puck is back up at center. We're down to 25 seconds left as the Caps will have a chance now for one last rush. One last rush here with just 18 seconds. They'll move it to center. They'll push it in down below the goal line. Rocca gives chase. We are down to 10 seconds. Rocca will pin his man in below the goal line. 5 seconds left. Can the Caps get it out in front? It doesn't appear as though they will. They're going to hold, and we get a face-off. They're going to hold as they couldn't get it out in front. 1.8 seconds left on the clock. 1.8 seconds left on the clock. We've got an offensive zone draw. The penalty is done. The Caps will have 6 skaters here. Rocca will be looking to see what they can do with this. Graham is out there. Leo is out there. We'll look to see what happens here. 1.8 seconds left. Again, there's a conversation between the officials, and the play will remain inside the offensive zone. Shepard set to take this draw. What will happen off the draw? Back to the point. There's a shot. And that'll do it. That'll do it. The Scorpions have won the U15 AAA Provincial Championship off the draw. As the Caps were looking to get one final control in front, they couldn't do it. And the Moncton Scorpions are the 2021 U15 New Brunswick AAA champions. Of course, our hats off to the Caps on a fine, fine season. This was an excellent contest. This is going to sting right now, of course, folks. It's going to sting, and it's going to sting hard. As they played their hearts out tonight, they played their hearts out, as we all know, through what has been a most different hockey season. And yet today, both teams came to play. They left everything on the line. But at the end of the day, this will be decided just like last night by a 5-4 contest. The Scorpions coming out on top, and they are your 2021 U15 AAA New Brunswick champions. And of course, we'll look to see here from the officials. I'm not sure whether there will be an official presentation this afternoon due to the COVID restrictions. Of course, we do want to say congratulations to the Moncton Scorpions on a fine season. They were the leading team throughout the regular season with a 13-3 record. And it certainly showed here today as they turned up their speed, they came to play, and they created turnover after turnover to come away victorious with this one, 5-4. But of course, folks, on behalf of Coach Sherstenka and his staff, as you hear the stick taps now, we do want to congratulate the Caps on a fine, fine season. And as this one is done, we do want to thank you for settling in to this afternoon's action. Again, I know it was not the result that Coach Srstinka and his staff were looking for, but they've certainly got to be very proud of these young men and the effort that they have displayed here today. And so again, you'll see both teams now exiting the ice, as there will be no official presentations, and that of course is understood with respect to the COVID restrictions. And there you saw Captain Morgan Stiles waving, skating over to the Scorpions coaching staff to thank them for their fine effort on their fine season. And you see down there in front of me now, of course, the Scorpions will look to get a team photograph on certainly what certainly has been a season like no other, and a season that these young men will certainly not forget, and certainly wish these young men well as they continue on in their hockey careers. And as I said earlier, yes, I realize right now this one stings for the Caps, but they will regroup and get ready for next season. So again, folks, we thank you for joining us. It's been a pleasure to be with you this afternoon, and we congratulate the Moncton Scorpions. This is Chris Bennett for Fredericton Caps Hockey.